Well, Wishy does for sure always try his best. So, wish upon stars. Got a letter from the Happy Home Academy. We're in the same spot we've always been. Thinking of you, Steven. I was just out for a walk on the beach just now and remembered a funny thing you said once. And it made me smile all over again. But you should know that. So I sent you this note. Never change, Sky. Aww. But change is important. So I am going to be, stopping and doing a bunch of wishing on stars, but I do want to go through our daily routine stuff first. Talk with Caroline. Don't bunk, Caroline. Good evening to you. Don't you love an evening walk, Tallnut? I do. I want to chat. Glad you're never too busy to check in with me, Rambler. Aww. Also, I apologize if I'm a little gassy. I tried something different with my smoothie tonight. Zoops. So glad to see you. Let's talk. Hey, what are you up to for the next 7 hours? You wanna hang out? Just kidding, Queen. I'd love to tonight, honestly. My brain ain't working the best tonight, and it's not fun. But yeah, what I did for my smoothie is we have some flavored carbonated water stuff. And I was like, you know what? I want to try that as the liquid of my smoothie. So I did. And it tastes alright. I just need to stir it every now and again because it keeps separating. So fizzy water, turns out, does work. At least peach flavored. Peach and honey, along with the mixed berries I'm using. Honestly, I say mixed berries, the mixed fruit. Though one of them, I believe, is technically a berry, because bananas, I think, are technically berries. It's weird. I don't fully remember. I know there's a lot of things that we call fruit or berries that are the opposite, and this is why classifications of things are weird. Or more hard, I should say. But, the weakest part of the mixed fruit I'm using is kiwis, of all things. They don't really mix with the others, in my opinion. Because the other things are bananas and strawberries, which go really well together. But the kiwi just kind of lets it down and gives it, just this awkward aftertaste. I like kiwi. It's pretty nice. Funnily enough, I think kiwi's one of those foods that's not supposed to burn, but does when I eat it. So I get the feeling I'm slightly allergic, but it still tastes good. So, it's not gonna stop me. No allergy in the world is gonna stop me. Mostly because I don't have any that are particularly deadly. I assume, because I've never been properly tested, that I am allergic to vinyl. And I assume that, based on when I was working at the supermarket, we had vinyl gloves, and touching them physically hurt and left a rash on my fingers. So, probably allergic to vinyl. Hello, Pinky! Sparkles! So fab you're here. Wah! Watch out. I wonder how they make the outside of a crepe so super soft and yummy. I bet you could put anything in a crepe, like minestrone, maybe. I don't know what that is, but kind of. If you can spread it on it and roll it up, you can put anything on a crepe. I don't know why you'd want to put some things on crepes, if you're gonna put I don't know, well, here's a good example. Taco. Taco meat. You wouldn't really want to put that on a crepe, because you just make a taco. Just get a tortilla and make a taco. It'll probably be better. There's a reason they use flour tortillas, or just tortillas in general. You don't have to use a flour one, but you know what I mean. Tortillas. There is very much a reason they do that. That's probably because it is the best way to do it. There's a lot of foods that have been around for a very long time where you kind of have to... Jeez. You kind of have to assume they are the way they are, because that's the best way to make them. Which is why if you see someone, like, putting their own spin on something that's, like, really well established, it's probably not going to be as good as what they're aping, basically. So, like, you know, the times when, say, you get, you know, such and such pizza, but it's not a pizza. It's not even got pizza dough. It's, you know, that sort of thing. It's probably not as good as a pizza. That's the thing. You know. Maple! I'd hope you'd stop by, honey. Let's talk. So glad I get to see you in your sweatshirt, because you're rocking it. No, go great with what you're wearing. Some rain boots. I mean, probably not, but I don't see any reason why I can't wear them. My gift you makes you happy, then I'm happy, hun. Just getting a gift makes me happy. Bam. You know, they don't really go with it, but I'll wear them anyway. Yeah, I want to note, mostly because I had a lot of fun with the stream that was yesterday for you guys, today for me. I ended up getting to just rant about Final Fantasy XIV for like 2 hours with somebody who actually, like, while they played the game, could see where I was coming from. And it was so great. I love when that happens while streaming. Like, that makes streaming so much more fun when there's people in the chat to just, like, talk with. And it doesn't have to be about things like 14. Like, they could have been in there being, like, talking about anything. And it's more fun, you know. Duskwalker, great to see you. More chat. Enjoying the evening nightshade? Me too. Nights get me hyped. Yeah, I mean, they get me hyped too. I really wish I could just stay up at night. It'd be so nice. Because, like, I'm definitely very nocturnal. I know I've talked about this before, but, like, humans by nature do have 2 distinct circadian rhythms. And some humans are much better suited for being awake at night, and others are much better suited for being awake throughout the day. It's just how we are. It's how we had to be evolutionarily. Good evening to you. Don't you love an evening walk, Snorty? Let's chat. Glad you're never too busy to check in with me, Butterbean. Aww. I'm glad I'm never too busy to check in with y'all as well. But, like, it's just how we had to be, because if we weren't, then predators would have just had their way with us during the night. You know, we needed some humans who were able to be awake at night to keep watch for the rest of the pack. And, you know, that's basically how we ended up with 2 distinct circadian rhythms, where some of us are better at being awake during the day, some are better at being awake at night. And you can generally, at least in my experience, tell people who would be really good at staying awake at night by how rough of a time do they have getting up in the morning. Like, if they've slept the night, how rough do they look, kind of thing. Because, like, I immensely struggle to get out of bed in the morning, because my brain and body are basically going, this isn't time to get up yet. You know, this is time to be going to sleep. And it's also, like, because of my circadian rhythm, I struggle to sleep at night. Like, it is a struggle to fall asleep. Meanwhile, someone with a normal circadian rhythm, they'll fall asleep no problem. Because their body is just simply, like, it's what they're expecting. You know, their body isn't getting randomly shocked by going to sleep when they didn't, you know, when they didn't plan on it. Which, you know, can cause problems. Yeah, let's just come and talk with Sable first. Steven, what kind of clothes do you usually like? How would you describe your style? Ooh, that's what I know. You're all about, like, a green and white checkered pattern, maybe on an apron. Babes, you're doing the thing, you think everyone's you again. Yeah, but that's fine. I do find that dialogue so sweet, because it's literally Sable almost asking you for, like, what would you like me to make, you know? Because it very much feels like she's like, no, I want to make them something. Yawning. Man, there's like... I mean, I could get a raincoat to go with my rain boots. There's none that really match the... Well, this one kind of works with them. But I don't really need one. I could get a frilly skirt. They look like purple Ugg boots. I'll keep the pants on just because of that. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't know if it'll even show up on camera, but... Oh yeah, it does. You can see it separating a bit down there. And I don't even know exactly what's separating, but... Oh, just having a straw. So I can just stir it up. The taste is definitely pretty good, though. Minus, like, the kiwi aftertaste. But, like, the kiwi aftertaste is never great, so... The rough flavor of kiwi is good. The aftertaste is what I don't like. Trying to think of the other things I can kind of ramble about. I honestly would say and encourage, like, any of y'all who just like watching me because of my rambling kind of thing, to like tune into a stream. You'd probably enjoy it, because the streams are basically this, but with a different game. Like, especially if you're worried about not liking the game I'm playing, just wait until I'm doing like a trucking stream. Just tune into that, because literally it is just me driving a truck around for a while. That's all it is. Like, Euro Truck Sim and American Truck Sim, of which, as I've mentioned, I'm not going to be playing American Truck Sim on stream for a while. But, like, Euro Truck Sim, you play a trucker, driving around, delivering stuff. So it's pretty neat. And it's one of those games that, as I've said many times before, is a lot more fun than it looks, and has really any right to be. Like, it doesn't look like the kind of game that would be, like, super fun to play, or, like, one that you could lose hours of time to, but it is. Like, and it's not even hard to lose that much time to it. Okay, done with my shovel. Wish! Yeah! I could swear I heard someone singing over here. Sky! Great to see you, Steven. One shot. Sometimes nighttime can feel lonely, so I'm glad I ran into you. Aww. Wish. 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 There's so many. We've got quite the meteor shower going on. I will say tonight my brain is being stupid. I know I've already said that, but like... So, like, I am gonna probably be struggling to think of things to talk about, because, like, I was doing so good earlier. I was doing so great. My stream started a bit late, but that didn't bother me, which is new, and I love that, and it still doesn't bother me. That's not what my brain is being stupid about. My brain is just simply going, "Nah, I don't feel like anything right now, boss." And it's like, that's not very helpful, brain. And it's like, yeah, I know, but sucks to be us. And it's like, ah, that scans. But, yeah, and it just kind of comes on and then goes. Like, that's kind of just how my brain works. Like, some people have good days, bad days. And I have good days and bad days. My brain has good hours, bad hours. Like, and it's so annoying. But, like, I know the trick is to not get annoyed at my brain for that, or else I'm going to stay kind of depresso espresso that little bit longer because I'm getting annoyed at my brain. So I think what I'm just going to do is, like, when I'm done recording this, I'm just going to try and, like, veg out with something. Maybe, like, reading or just playing something simple. I was initially going to play World of Tanks, but I don't think that would work. Though, maybe giving my brain something to be angry about would make it smarten up. Because, like, it definitely feels like it needs it. But I also don't want to get angry. I do have to do up my World of Tanks splits, though. I did buy their Battle Pass, though I think I finished all my Battle Pass missions for this week. I don't remember. I'll have to check. Because, like... Yeah, I know, boys. I was gonna buy turnips this week, but then I overslept. So, you know. I do say... I will have to... I do... I will say... There we go. That is the sentence, brain. Stop. More tongue. Stop getting ahead of me. I do like the Battle Pass in Blitz. Because it always... Like, even if you don't pay for it, you still get good value out of it. And if you pay for it, you definitely get more value than you spent. Which is just nice. I'm just gonna stand here while I ramble, because why not? I want to wish on stars. I haven't seen Celeste today. Usually she's here. I have heard that she is not always here during, like, meteor showers and stuff, so... Like, if you do pay for it, which is, like, the base version of it's, like, $10 Canadian. So, it's probably something like $8 US. You get a Tier 4 Premium just right off the bat, just for buying it, basically. And then you get so many extra rewards, to the point where you get more value in doubloons from the Battle Pass than just buying $10 worth of doubloons. And then you get all the extra stuff on top of it. It's delayed. Like, I kind of like how they do that. It's kind of like how Konami does the Battle Pass for Master Duel, where you'll always get back, basically, your gem investment to buying the Battle Pass if you buy the Battle Pass and you buy it with gems. So, like, as long as you play the game regularly, you have no reason not to buy it, because you're going to get your value back. I don't like how Magic the Gathering does theirs, because Magic Arena is not like that. You get virtually no value for free, which is another thing. If you basically get like a third of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle Pass for free, and it's a good amount of stuff you get. Like, as long as you play consistently enough to finish it, you get a lot of free dust for making cards with. Magic Arena does not function like that, and it's a little disheartening, if I'm honest. Like, I've never really felt compelled to invest into their Battle Pass because of that. Like, it's a little weird how they're doing it. I have thought about trying to stream more Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Is the meteor shower done? Have I wished on too many stars? I guess I gotta go do other things now. Go check the beaches. Pick up beach junk. Or like, I do have a couple decks that I could probably like pet deck and like do a ladder climb with kind of thing. But I also kind of know that they're not good enough to get into like Master. And it almost feels like a waste to like stream Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel and not try to get into Master rank. But I also... Hey, Simon. Yeah, there's just no more shooting stars. I wished on them all. Smart goose. I like running into you. What's the latest? The best tasting island is Astera. Everything tastes great. Everything. Yeah, like, I don't really have the gems to get a meta deck. Now, I would love to have Malice. They're cute. They're powerful. Like... They're great. I want to try saving my gems for when Yummy comes to Master Duel, and I'm gonna do my absolute level best to build Yummy, because I freaking love those little guys. They're great. I'm also one of the few people who could probably unironically play them properly in real life. Like, because in real paper Yu-Gi-Oh! By the rules of the game, you have to declare the name of the card you're activating. Because your opponent can't be expected to just know your cards. You have to declare the full name of your card to activate its effect. And I have no issue going, I activate Cupsy Star Yummy! Like, I have no issue doing that. The lucky duck who picks this up. Set my mind to making up making up the next big thing in DIY recipes, and lo and behold, I had this genius idea! My great idea is in this bottle here. Take a chance on it, you'll see. It's so easy when I can do it. Wishing you luck, Fret! It's a raccoon figure. I can make the golden raccoon! And then have it get stolen by a crane. Sounds very lovely to do. Is it like cloud cover? No, it just doesn't feel like... giving me any more shooting stars. Oh, that's rude. I wanted to just ramble and wish on stars, not actually do things while I ramble. I'm lazy. But, I might try doing that, though, because, I've talked about this before on stream, and I think I even mentioned it in videos. How I made Twitch affiliate was thanks to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community. Because I used to stream, basically, I used to try to stream every day of the week. And for a while, I was doing, basically, Yu-Gi-Oh! Fridays. Or like Friday Night Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of thing. Basically like a play on Friday Night Magic. And, during one of those streams, I was playing Melodious, because it's one of my favorite decks. And one of the bigger creators in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Space was just looking for someone to raid at the end of their stream, and saw that I was playing Melodious, and raided me with, like, 200-some people. Which, in of itself, because I was already at the verge of 3 average viewers on Twitch, pushed me over 3 average viewers because of how many people showed up. And it was super cool to have that happen. Like, it's like, I kind of want to get back into, like, streaming Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff, and just doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff in general. Because, like, I know there's people out there who like it. Even, like, the Legacy of the Duelist stream I did not long ago. There was a lot more people show up to that than I was expecting there to be. Especially where I was just doing that on a whim, because I needed something quick. Like, I do have plans of a video series on Legacy of the Duelist. That it's basically just more or less on hold at the moment because it's going to require more work than my normal series to do. Because I want to, good or bad, I want to effectively voice act to the characters. So I'm going to need to, 1, listen to how the characters normally sound, and then 2, decide on how do I want to voice them. And then I'll probably, like, effectively in a way, like, Sonic dub it, where I'm going to change some of the lines around. You know, just because. Like, that's gonna take a lot of work. Mostly because literally Legacy of the Duelist is replaying through, or playing through, the story of the animes. Starting from the first anime all the way up to Vrains. Now, there is no, like, cutscene stuff for Vrains. I think because Vrains was new at the time, and they wanted people watching the anime, not just getting the Cliff Notes version from the game and then not watching the anime. So, like, I get it, but I do kind of wish there had been story beats in the game. Would have been nice. Oh, now we got shooting stars again. I caught it! Heck yeah! Just wanted me doing stuff. Heck yeah! Heck yeah! Wishing on stars. Yeah. I look forward to the auto-generated thumbnail being this. Because, yeah, I just use YouTube's auto-generated thumbnails. I know they're not great. I know you guys would probably be more likely to click if I had proper thumbnails. Or at least more people in general would be likely to click. I don't know about you guys specifically watching, because you're clicking already. So, it's hard to tell, if I'm honest. I want to keep the gold nugget. Yeah, nice chunk of bells. It is very much the case. As much as I do like turnips, even in New Horizons, unless you get an amazing week with like a 600 to 800 bell turnip price, it's just not worth it to buy turnips, you know? Like, you make more bells in the run of a week just simply selling things than buying turnips and risking losing money. Like, you can double them up. They're not exclusive. You can still sell things and buy turnips, but, you know, you'll make more consistent bells just by, you know, just selling stuff. But yeah, I think I am going to end things off here. I know I've just kind of been disjointedly rambling about stuff, but like, it's just how my brain is tonight. So, I'm going to stay here continuing to wish on stars as I say thank you all very much for watching. And hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Horizons. See you all then.